Good morning, guys. Here we are, slightly different location to our normal ones at Tivenham airfield. Tivenham or tivetshal?
It's tivetshal.
Tivetshal. Oh, is it? Okay.
Tivetshal.
And I'm actually pointing at the very nice little cafe that we just had a couple of cup of teas in, and surprisingly busy as well, considering we're in the middle of December and it's cold and windy. However, we're not brought you here just for the cafe.
But we recommend it.
Although we do recommend it, yes. We brought you here because I did a tiny little bit of research about this place. That's the actual airfield that I'm filming it right now. Back in the Second World War, there was 3,000 Americans based here in Nissen huts, and it had three large runways here, and mainly for the B-52, I think it is, or 40 something, or 24, I don't know, Liberator bomber. Very similar airplane to the reading that we did the other day at Catton Park that had crashed in the corner. So it's sounding like a very unreliable airplane. However, this particular one that we're going to try and tune into was a Liberator, and she had flown over 100 missions. So she had done a lot of work. And on this particular day, she'd taken off from east to west, which I believe is the runway actually just right in front of us, but I could easily be wrong about that, and developed a problem as she was taking off and ended up crashing, killing some of the crew, and some of the crew had managed to get away. She would have been on her way on a bombing mission, so when she went off, she went off. Now, a little strange thing, I've got to tell you this before I get Tina involved. She's already heard the story, so she's probably going, oh, God, no. When I was a kid, I used to live not far from here, about 8 miles away, and me and my brother cycled up here, and we'd been told that there was a ditch, and there were bullets still in the ditch from an airplane that had crashed here during the war. And sure enough, we went up there, and we were digging in this ditch in the bank, and we were digging out loads and loads of these great big bullets. And we were finding bits of airplane and bits of molten airplane and all the rest of it. And that was some 40 odd years ago. Didn't think I'd be here analysing the actual aircraft that had done that. But we've rolled up, and Tina's sitting here very patiently, bored out of her head.
No, I'm not bored out of my head.
And tuned in, and you had somebody come up, but you also saw something, so I'm going to pass that over to you.
Well, the first thing I saw when I expanded my engine and tuned in was a gentleman standing just here. Not in the window, but where the sort of like white lines are.
Okay, yeah.
And he was dressed like very similar to what we saw in Catton Park, what American
pilot was wearing, wasn't it? Yeah, pilot. Yes,
he had headphones on.
Yep.
And a flight jacket, and I got the name Flight Lieutenant Granger. Okay.
Granger.
So,
did you get a first name by any chance or not?
I think Joe. I think I heard the name Joe.
Okay.
So we'll say he's Joe Granger.
Yeah.
Okay. And he was just standing there, so I'm not going to tune into his energy. I'll get to that next, where I saw a picture. I saw like a time lapse of the plane going off. It was already on fire.
Okay.
Underneath. They had the wheels, so flames coming out,
right.
and I saw them crashing. Okay, so
we're pretty much in the right place, and if you saw that just here.
Yeah, well, that's what I saw. I don't know if it's just here, but I just saw a plane taking off, and that was already. As soon as it took off, something went sparked.
Yeah.
Flames came out the bottom, and there the wheels.
Right.
Area, and then then it crashed.
She went down.
Okay, so we'll tune into this man here. You're waiting patiently. Thank you for waiting. Can you communicate with me in this time and space, please? Not here to harm you in any way. Here to help you if we can. Okay, I'm going to call him Joe. Okay, Joe, what would you like to tell us? Why are you here? So he's got. I don't know what happened. So he really didn't know what happened.
So are we assuming then he was the pilot of the aircraft?
I'm not sure if he's part. I can't see the microphone, but headphones, yes.
He was in that aircraft that crashed.
Oh yeah, he was in the aircraft that crashed, definitely. And he said, I don't know what happened, So that all came as a bit of a shock to everyone on board. Okay.
So what was actually happening on that day when he was taking off?
Putting it into rise up. I don't know the technical jargon.
Probably throttles, Tina.
Pushing
the throttles forward.
Forward. Riding up, and something hit the bottom of the plane.
Okay.
And I think that's something to do with the wheel.
Right.
I'm sure I can see a wheel being involved.
Yes.
So maybe it went down properly.
Yeah.
Or maybe it just...
Or maybe it didn't go up properly,
Or it didn't go up properly or
came
something like
off,
that.
or something.
Something to do with the wheel.
Something to do with the undercarriage.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden there's sparks and there's flames. And they were still going up, and that they couldn't see it. And then there was warning flashing lights on the, warning lights on the cockpit. And he tried to bring it back down. He was going to try and bring it back down.
Okay.
Pilot, but it weren't him. I don't think he was a pilot.
Was he at the front of the plane?
He was at the front of the plane.
So he could have been the co-pilot.
He could have been the co-pilot, yeah.
Or the gunner. There might have been a gunner up the front.
Or navigator. I don't know, because navigator's at the back.
Back, yeah, they're for the back.
I don't think he was the pilot. I think the pilot... I don't think he was a pilot, no. I'm not seeing pilot, okay? I'm not seeing this pilot. So he might have been navigator or co-pilot. But he definitely weren't one who's... But he was in the cockpit, so he must have been the co-pilot.
Yes.
Yes, he was co-pilot. And so they tried to bring it down, but they lost height, and that just dropped out of the sky.
Right.
And that's what happened.
And how many crew were on board?
6.
6.
That's what he's telling me. He's giving me number 6.
And how many managed to survive?
3.
And how many died? Oh, sorry. Let me work that one out. 3.
Well, one was seriously injured and died, from his injuries.
Okay.
He did actually get out of the plane, but
Yes.
or someone pulled him out. That's what I'm saying. Someone pulled him out, but he did actually die.
And was he? I'm assuming he was the one. And he died as well. This chap, Joe.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said there was a huge explosion when that fell.
And was he loaded up with bombs, or was he empty?
No, there were bombs on it.
And where was his mission? Where was he going?
Europe. Europe.
Is he able to tell us where?
France.
Where?
Hang on, no, it's France-Germany border.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I see. Because that part of France was part of Germany then, and that will change over the war during the war.
Okay.
After the war, because the part of Germany took part of France.
Yes.
But it's all sorted out after the war.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
So that's where he was going anyway. And I'm getting. Oh no, they were headed to Berlin.
Oh, were they?
France and Berlin.
Okay. And what year was
Just got
it?
Berlin.
What year?
End of 43, near 44.
Okay. And can you tell us where he's from then?
Where are you from, Don? Atlanta.
Which is in which state?
Atlanta.
Oh, so he's in...
Atlanta City from Atlanta.
Okay, that's as much as we know about America's...
Yeah.
Okay. And what did he do there? What was his job?
Well, actually, I can see him like a mountaineer. He's going up mountains. He might have been like a park ranger or something.
Okay.
That's what I see him as. Like he's climbing up mountains or...
That's very unusual.
Yeah.
And what did his father do?
He was a farmer.
Okay. Did he have any... Was he married and did he have kids?
He had a girlfriend. I don't know if he went married and had kids. He was 29.
Okay.
Bless
And
him.
why did he sign up for this then? This...
Because I wanted to. Because I wanted to fly.
You wanted to fly?
And not only just wanted to fly, he wanted to be part of it.
Yeah.
There was a great calling all over America for soldiers and pilots. And he wanted to fly.
And was he the pilot or was he the co-pilot?
He wasn't the pilot now.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. And
Flight lieutenant. He kept saying flight lieutenant.
And how many missions had he flown since he'd been over here?
He'd flown about 20 missions, but not all in that plane.
20 missions. Wow.
Not all in that
quite
plane.
that's quite a lot. No, right. So right. What was his impression of England?
Oldie worldy, that's the word he said. Oldie worldy. everything where I come from was modern, and come here and it was like going back in
back.
centuries. But he loved it. It's so green.
Yeah.
He loved how green it was, and yeah, he loved the countryside. And he loved the people.
Yeah.
The people were friendly.
Yeah. What did he think of being in
He's saying
war?
someone about Jack, so Jack must have been one of his mates.
Okay. Well, we'll get the names of the men who died then.
If I can.
Yeah.
I just got the name Jack. He said I was with Jack.
Right. Have you got a surname for him?
Well, I'm getting Green, so I've got to take it as a surname, Jack Green.
What was a bomber pilot's life like? He'd done 20 missions, so he was pretty much...
That was
veteran.
including training.
Yeah.
That's including training.
Okay. So how many flights over Germany? How many bombing raids was he on?
6.
6. And what was that like? 6 raids?
Scary as hell.
Yeah.
Literally scary as hell, because you see the lights coming up from the bombs, what are coming up from the ground,
From the artillery,
the
the
artillery.
aircraft guns.
And all you see is lights.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And did he? Was his plane ever attacked by the Messerschmitts, the 109s, the fighter aircraft?
Not the one. He's been on several planes. Not that one.
No.
When he was on it.
No. But on other...
He was on bombing missions.
Yes, I know, but they were attacked by these little fighter aircraft. I just wondered what that was like.
Yeah, he saw them, but he didn't get attacked. That plane didn't get attacked.
Right. Okay.
Or maybe it did, is what he's saying, because he's thinking about it. Because why would that
fail? Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe on a previous mission, do you think?
Something might have got, but they weren't noticed.
Yes.
Because they were in and out,
Yeah, we've heard that before, that maintenance was a little bit, and that had done a lot of missions. And I have to also, I just remember the name of the aircraft was Bunny.
Oh, Bunny.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you didn't ask me, did you?
No,
you just
I should have asked.
Me.
Yeah, he would have been able to tell you that. Okay, so
you've got to keep your mouth shut then.
Yeah, I know. I should have. Yeah. Okay. So, has you got any messages for us all?
Okay. Well, we're going to find if it got good as well, yeah.
Yeah, but first of all, we'll find out if he's got any messages.
Oh, hang on. He's being joined by someone. Someone tall, slicked back hair, typically 40s, overalls. So he didn't. He had a flight jacket on, but this one is just overalls. Okay. I wonder if that's a citizen.
Okay.
Or a person on the ground. You got.
Yeah.
Hang on, he's been joined by him. Jack.
So
no, it's not Jack. No, sorry, it's John.
John. Have we got a surname for him?
Well, I'm getting the word pleasant, so I'm going to take it.
So is he American or English? It's John.
He's American, but he was ground crew.
Okay. What's his story? What happened to him?
He didn't die in an aircraft. He didn't. No. He didn't die in the aircraft. He's just walking around here. Someone else. But they're American. What did he die of, Dan?
Can you ask him what happened to him? How did he die?
He got injured in a previous flight.
Yeah.
And he got back all right because he's, like he said, a bullet come through the window or something like that.
Yeah.
From into his chest.
Right.
He survived the journey home. He died in the infirmary. That was.
So he actually got here, but he didn't.
Yeah.
Right. And what was his role on the airplane?
Maintenance.
So what was he doing if he was maintenance on a?
No,
mission?
that's okay. Maintenance of the plane, yeah.
But why was he on a bombing mission?
I don't know.
Can you ask him?
He weren't actually on a bombing mission.
Okay.
I'm getting confused, sorry.
That's all right.
He was up in a plane.
Yeah.
And something came through the window and hit him in his chest. Test flight, maybe?
Was he shot then? Because initially you said he was shot, but...
Don't know, I'm just seeing something flying through the window.
Right.
Smashing the window and hitting him in the chest, like a bit of wreckage or something, I don't know.
Right. Okay. So he was on a maintenance flight, not a bombing run.
Yeah.
something had gone wrong. Does he know what went wrong? Does he know what came through the window?
It was a chance rogue enemy aircraft in the area.
Oh, really?
Yes, that weren't like that was like they were going up, and there was like a German plane, you know,
Yeah.
a rogue German plane.
Yes.
Shot at the plane and
Yeah.
went through the window and hit me in the chest.
Ah.
Because there was rogue airfield.
Oh, yeah, they would come over here for a bit of fun.
Yeah, that was a rogue. Yeah, that was because they were trying to get the, you know.
So they were sorting this. What
surveillance.
Was
that was a surveillance plane.
Okay.
Thank you for that, John. And yeah, try to surveil the
Spying.
Spying the actual airfields in Norfolk so that they could bomb.
Well, that kind of
makes
makes
sense.
sense.
They were armed, and that's
Yes.
what happened.
Yes.
That's what happened to him.
And that makes sense.
Got that.
So he was an opportunist.
Yeah.
And he saw this beef liberator and just opened fire on it.
Yeah.
And that caught him in the chest.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so how long had he been in England?
How long had he been in England at that time? 5 months.
Wow. And where was he from America?
Georgia.
Georgia. And what did he do when he was in Georgia?
He was a mechanic. He's already
so
engineer.
he's already in that field.
Yeah, he's already in that field. That's why he got recruited. We joined up.
And why did he join up?
Because he wanted to. You got to remember, in America, as things were being shown, we all really wanted to help at that time.
Yeah.
You know, we wanted to do our bit to crush the spread of
tyranny.
Spread of tyranny, yeah.
Yeah.
And fascism.
And was he married?
No. He's young. 26.
What did he think of England when he was over here?
He liked the pubs.
Oh, did he? What was his local pub to here?
From here? It was saying something about the Four Feathers, so I don't know where that is.
The Four
Feathers.
Four Feathers. I don't know. Okay, that was his local, was it?
Well, they'd drive about to the towns and the villages when they had time free.
When they had R&R or whatever it's called, and he would go on a spree.
Anyway, shall we see if we get any more go?
Yes.
We've got a lot of information there.
Yes. We had two spirits come through. Are they aware of each other, Tina?
No. I was talking to him and I just saw him walk across this other one, like he was coming towards.
What's keeping him here? That's the question I was going to ask. What is actually keeping him here?
Okay, so with Joe.
Yeah.
What's keeping him here is he feel like that he could have done more.
He could have done more to sort it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
But he couldn't have done. There's nothing he could have done.
No.
So we need to know that. So you need to forgive yourself for that because you done. That was so quick. He said it was just so quick.
Very much like the other one. It was a lot of speed, and the co-pilot, he was the pilot at the Catton Park one. He felt guilty about not doing enough and losing his men. Yeah.
This one, it feels the same, what could I have done? Why didn't I check the instruments properly or something,
And what about the maintenance
It's just so
fella?
quick, though, that was...
Yeah.
Because he didn't get home.
Oh, he didn't get home. That's what's home in this plane, so he needs to get home.
I don't know if I can bring them up together, because...
Do Joe first, then, Tina.
Okay, Joe, would you like to leave this place? Again, that's that moment-by-moment thing, well, what about the crew? Okay, so anyone who's passed over's gone now.
You're the last one.
Yeah, because I can't see anyone else with him.
Yeah.
So I would suggest that you forgive yourself.
Can I ask?
You didn't do nothing wrong. It was war, and that's what happened in war.
And can I ask if has he been seen around here on this airfield?
I think people have seen a pilot, yeah. Pilot or co-pilot.
Mm.
I can just see him panicking and like, what went wrong? Would you like to leave this place? Scratching his head.
What about his sweetheart, Tina? She'll be waiting for him. He had a sweetheart, didn't he?
Yeah, parents.
What was her name? Are you able to get her name?
Elsa.
Elsa, she'll be waiting for you.
Or Elsie. Could be Elsie.
Elsie? She'll be waiting for you.
Okay. In this windy and
grey day.
Grey day. Okay, so there's a tree there, and that building with the peaked roof.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a little portal open up there. Okay, Joe, would you like to look up? Yeah, so I can see his sweetheart, his mum and dad. They were heartbroken on his son.
Yeah.
He didn't want him to go. Anyway, they're there now. And his other crew members and other people. Okay. So what I'm saying is a beautiful scene in Atlanta. You know, with this like wooden building. Farm, it's a farm.
Right.
So it'd been his parents' farm when he grew up. Where he grew up.
His heaven.
His heaven. And so much joy, and I love this because I really feel it, and I feel so much joy at this welcoming him home.
Yeah.
And there's music, and there's people like all dressed up in the 40s. He's gone to his home. He's gone home.
Yes.
Literally to his childhood home. That's his heaven.
Brilliant.
And there's just so much joy and laughter. And a sort of swinging 40 sound in the background, like big band.
Yeah.
You know, big band, what's his name? That member who died in the war as well.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
I
the
know
big
who you mean.
band. Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's all playing, and people are just so happy, and that's just so relaxed, and there's so much love there. He's going up, and he's like, yeah. He's even chucked his hat, helmet, whatever he had on, headphones on the as he's going up to the and they welcome him in. Thank you. They always say thank you. That one's gone to a joyous place.
They just need a little bit of guidance, don't they, Tina? It only takes a few minutes.
It's just about just saying I forgive myself because as soon as I said, look, it's war, that ain't your fault, things happened, blah, blah, blah. And they sort of realise that, you know, they're part of this big huge thing, not just their own little, you know what I mean, their own little lives, just part of a huge thing, movement.
That they weren't responsible for.
No, they weren't
responsible for the position that they were in.
Yeah.
Had a bit of bad luck, or a lot of bad luck, and
there was something wrong. I saw something wrong. I think one of the wheels, I don't know, something to do. The flame came out near the wheel.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
where the wheels are is where the bomb bay is. Where
exactly.
It's one of the bad.
And there was a spark.
Yeah, and to land an aeroplane full of bombs would have been a treacherous thing to do. It was like very much a no-no because the extra weight, they often took off overweight. So to land it almost immediately was the high chance of the undercarriage giving way or the tyres exploding because of the heat.
It was something like that. And he said he tried to land, but it just fell literally at the last minute.
And that was it. And that was all it took. And it would have
exploded.
been a massive explosion. When one bomb goes off, they all go off. But we've got another chap here waiting patiently.
Yes, John.
Is he still here, John?
John's still here. He's a really tall lad.
Right.
He's got sort of slick back hair, like the sort of start short and slick back. Oh, that was Army or Air Force, and they had to be smart.
Yes.
Okay. So, John, are you still here?
He just wants to get home thing. I think that was it.
Yeah. Because I never went home, and I promised my mum I'd go. Oh, that's a sad story coming.
Yeah.
I promised my mum I'd come back, and I didn't. That sort of kept him down there, the guilt, because he was very close to his parents, his mum especially. He was,
And was he an only child, or was he
No,
siblings?
he had two sisters.
Okay.
Two sisters.
Okay, the only boy in the family.
Yeah. He was a golden child.
And I bet he's looking forward to going home.
They didn't want him to go.
No.
Okay, darling, so would you like to leave this place? Yeah, he's ready to go. Because he knows now that he is gone, obviously.
Yes.
And he knows that there's a way forward. Okay. I don't know if there's going to be the same portal. I've never used the same portal before, so...
No. Try a different one, I think, over there, Tin, just in case we don't muck things up.
Okay. Okay, so you see where that little dip is? There's one above that.
Oh, right, yeah.
You've got the trees each side, and you've got, I don't know, there's a building or whatever, but I'm picking up something there.
no building over there.
Okay, John, bless your heart, and thank you. I forgot to thank the other one too, for all that your soldier,
the work you did.
all of you, you're all
It's
heroes.
fantastic.
You're all heroes.
Coming over here and helping
And you won the
us
war.
out. And you won the war. Yeah.
He's got a big grin here from here to here. He's a quiet lad, doesn't say a lot.
No.
He's really grinning.
And we won largely from the help that we got from America.
From the help. We all won together. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Everyone who was involved won that war.
Yes.
Okay. You want to say something? You got a message? Okay, what do you want to say, Dad? Home is always where the heart is. Make sure that you keep your hearth and home in your heart wherever you go.
Yeah, good message, good point.
Not just a house, where you come from, where you lived, where you brought up, everything like that. It's always a part of you forever. So always look after your family and look after each other. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I'm seeing a nice break over there. Thank you, Archangel Michael. He's helping us. I can see him, He's making sure that we get a good link. So 1 minute he's there, he's right over there.
Right.
You're
not hanging
and
about.
I can see the actual spiral of light, so... Yeah, it's opening up now. Yeah, Mum's come through first. My boy.
Mm.
And she is so overjoyed. And his dad. I think he's got a couple of brothers. This one.
Right.
Younger brothers.
Yeah.
Now I'm seeing a very similar scene actually as Atlanta, but this one is hilly, a bit hilly, maybe in a bit of an area. But it's the same thing, it's a home.
Yes.
And the home fires are burning. Oh my God, I've gone to touch and truth. Because I can see the fire burning, and that's what he wanted, because it's very cold in England.
Mm.
It's quite warm in Georgia, I suppose, but his blood goes back to a family of Europeans.
Yeah.
And the home fire, and they said, always burn the fire. The home fire's got to keep burning, because that was a war effort, wasn't it? Keep the home fires burning, even in America. And that's a log fire, it's lovely, and they're all cuddled up around it. It's warm.
So it's an internal scene you're seeing.
Yeah, I'm seeing
here,
them. You walk straight through this door, and I can see this fire, and all the families there waiting. And that's a big celebration, again, like the previous one. Thank you. Oh, that's lovely. His mum.
Why wouldn't he?
His mum knows, she said, thank you for bringing my boy home. That made me
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing my boy home. Whoa, that was sad. Not sad, that was lovely. But you get mixed emotions doing this, because you feel the pain of the mother who lost her child.
Yeah.
And he was in a young age, and you feel the welcome and warmth and the joy of the
happiness
reunion.
as well, though, Tina, at the end.
And then she said, "Thank you for bringing my boy home."
And you got two, which is one of our firsts. We had one spirit bring another spirit in, but this fella didn't bring the other spirit in.
Well, and I was talking to him for a while, and he must have felt the energy or seen the light or whatever it is they see.
Yeah.
They usually say they see a light, and that's why they come towards the light.
So they would have watched you communicating with each other, but not seeing the spirit. Mm. Just you talking to somebody,
or just me there.
Yes.
My energy.
Yes.
Because I expend my energy. When I do this, I expend my energy right out so I can bring people in. And he obviously came in because my energy was expanded.
Yes.
But anyway, I'm really glad that we helped these two young American gentlemen who fought as much for the war effort as we all did.
It was lovely to pick up on the fact that there was a disaster here, and 3 men did lose their lives with an aircraft that didn't take off, and I wasn't sure whether we'd get that, but you were able to pull in the co-pilot. Which I thought was really...
He was on a maintenance flight.
No, I'm talking about the first fellow, the co-pilot.
Yeah. Joe.
Yes. So it was really good that we were able to connect up with a piece of history that wasn't known about, because quite often these events happen and they're just pretty much forgotten about. The machines get bulldozed into a ditch and that's it. But this particular event was recorded, so it was... good that you were able to fill in all the blanks there, where they were going, what was going on, and a little bit about the actual co-pilot, about the crew. Okay, Tina, I bet you're knackered after that.
No, I'm not knackered, but yeah, it's really cold here, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we need to get the old van up and running. And
right,
ready.
well, we're going to see if we can get another one. Not here,
No.
but perhaps somewhere else. And get back to you guys very soon. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Yes, thank you for watching. Please share, like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.
Any comments you've got or anything you'd like to see, please put them in the comments section, and we'll see what we can do. We'll see if we can
give you an answer.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Catch
Thank
you
you
later.
very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.